Hi. This video is going to be very impromptu from the get-go. Just gonna warn you of that before I ever even bother to play the intro. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Lilith. Welcome back to my channel. It's like midnight and I'm in my pajamas and this video was not planned. My room is different, hence the title of this being a new room tour. But there's also going to be some life update stuff at the end of this video. Essentially what this is after 10 years of living in the same bedroom, I was finally given permission to update some stuff, like the wall color and some of the furniture. Some of the existing stuff got moved around and rearranged a little bit. I originally made a version of this video that was just kind of like a talking update video, which I filmed like a week ago, before my furniture got delivered and before all my other stuff got moved back in my room, and it was just me alone in this empty room talking about the wall paint. I was also showing you guys some new witchy stuff that I'd gotten at the store, like a miniature haul thing, and I realized I seemed incredibly sad. I wasn't sad. I was just so exhausted because we had spent 3 days in a row completely cleaning all the carpet, moving all the furniture out, priming the walls, painting the walls. I was exhausted, and I realized because I was so exhausted and hadn't really slept for 3 days, I seemed so sad. And it wasn't really that much fun because you didn't really get to see my room. For those of you that haven't been here since the very beginning of my channel, if you look at the first few videos on my channel, you will notice that my walls were hot pink. This room was painted pink before I moved in here by the person who owns the house. I live with relatives. And I was not allowed to change the paint the entire time I've lived here. I moved in here right before I started my freshman year of high school. I was like 3 months off from being 15. I am now like 2 or 3 months off from being 25. It's been like kind of exactly 10 years actually, now that I think about it. That's gross. But I moved in and it was pink, and anybody who knows me knows I'm not really a fan of pink, and all of my furniture, if you see any of my white furniture, you can actually see it here at the bottom here. All of my white furniture is 15 years old, and it didn't feel like my room. I didn't feel like I lived here or belonged here, and it felt wrong and weird. And then eventually I hit the point where I knew I was going to have to get some new furniture because my old bed, which was an old white bed that came with the rest of my furniture suite, broke. Because me and 2 other plus-size human beings decided we were all going to get on the same side of the bed at the same time, and then the 15-year-old piece of furniture cracked along the bed frame. And I've been sleeping at the very end of my bed with the bottom like 1.5 feet of my body hanging off of the bed since late February, early March. The furniture got delivered a week ago, when it was like the 23rd of July. I don't know when this is getting posted, so that's why I'm being real weird about dates right now. But I finally got permission while I was gonna go ahead and order a new bed and a new set of drawers. I got permission to paint the walls. And you guys have never really had an in-detail scope of my room before, so I thought that I would go ahead and I would show you guys my room. And after I give you guys the tour of my new room and the stuff around my room, I will be giving some updates on stuff that will be going on with me and my life and some stuff I've got coming up at the end of the video. So, without further ado, this is my room. This entire video is going to seem kind of like a wreck because I am filming impromptu on a Thursday in the middle of the night. But I did want you guys to be able to see my new room. I have to have my hand here for focus purposes, but this is the lovely new paint, with the flash on of course. From a distance it looks like this. This is no zoom. This is a gray paint from Sherwin-Williams called Raven Wing, and I absolutely love it. My original first choice was black, but I like this better because I can have black stuff against the walls without it causing too much of an issue. So, let's check out some random stuff around my room. You're gonna see a lot of Harry Potter stuff, just like my calendar in this room because I'm a crazy person. But I do love this feeling psychic sign. This wall will be left blank because I will be using it as the backdrop for my TikTok cosplay videos and for my YouTube videos where I actually have a light kit set up. This is the TV area. That canvas picture was a gift a few Christmases ago, and I hate this blank spot so much. So I'm gonna get another Harry Potter picture that's gonna be of Hogwarts at night, like the shot from the first film, and it's gonna go right there to balance everything out. It's gonna be same size and everything, symmetrical. Down here on this shelf, I've got a bunch of DVDs. They go all the way back. I've got a bunch of my books. Some of these are my metaphysical books, like these are all books on the Sabbats, and then we've got some like House Witch type stuff. And I've got some really nice fiction books I need to work my way through. Typical of me to have a Greek Gods and Heroes book. There's my tiny Rumpelstiltskin! Down here, you get a really nice rear shot of my gorgeous altar. I love my altar space so much. It's so hard to work down here just because the bed is in front of it. But I really do love this space, and I love this cloth. I got it from Etsy. Gorgeous stones over here, and I've just got glass bottles galore. I really am a crazy person. This is one of my new gorgeous pieces of furniture. It's called a lingerie drawer, but there is no lingerie in there, I promise. It's got random like miscellaneous crap in the bottom. I've got an entire drawer of like hats and beanies and stuff. There's a lot of like witchy supply stuff. Like that top drawer has a lot of jars that have either stones or herb stuff in it, like dried flowers. All my makeup fits in one drawer, which was really surprising to me because I've got a lot of palettes and I was really worried it wasn't all gonna fit in here, but these drawers are actually really spacious. Actually, my favorite thing about this is that this, I thought was just like a loose thing. It's a little drawer, it's a little secret drawer. And the top of it is so sturdy, I was able to fit all of my scented candles on it, which I am now allowed to burn. And my Xbox 360, I really do need to beef it up a little bit because I've had this 360 for a while. I think I've had it for like 6 years. My closet now has this big lovely sheet in front of it, which as you guys know used to go over in my filming area. I feel like a lot of the clutter in the room came from the fact that you could see everything in the closet, so now this covers it. All of my mugs are down on a shelf I can actually reach now. More books. And then just some odd and end stuff up here on the top. I've got some display stuff like pop dolls and my lovely Lady Tremaine. I even got a new shade for my old lamp. This is one of my shelves. I love this shelf so much. The fake bottle of Blood of Bat and the hourglass with the snake around it both came from Michael's. That big rock, actually, I found outside when I was a kid, and I've had it forever. But I have all of my Harry Potter pop dolls up there. Seb, Sirius, Draco, Bellatrix. I actually have two if I could talk, that'd be great. I actually have two Bellatrix Lestrange pop dolls. That's her regular one in her leather black dress, and then down here below Cheryl from Riverdale, I have her in her Azkaban uniform. This one's kind of a temporary shelf. I have my little like Grell Sutcliffe from Black Butler. My mom actually made me that Jack Skellington. I love him, he's adorable. That dude in the middle, the ceramic skull on top of the fake magic spell books, I named him Benny after the skeleton that drives the taxi in Halloween Town because that was one of my favorite movies as a kid. That little jack-o'-lantern head guy, I love him. I think he's so cute. I got him for, I think he was a present for my 23rd birthday. I can't remember. And then I have these little skull dudes. I like having skulls around my room a lot. I actually would like a lot more. But this is kind of a temporary shelf for me because like the really cool tall stuff that's over here, I would really like to get some more stuff from Michael's because their Halloween stuff is bomb. I've actually got more stuff that's Halloween in this room. And I want to get some tall stuff to go on the ends. Up above my bed, we have my lovely map of Middle-earth. I got this after the first Hobbit movie came out. I actually just bought a frame for it, so it's not stuck on with sticky tack anymore. It's actually framed, and I'm very excited about it. This is my new bed. A few new things need to be kind of changed around about this. If you look, the top two pillowcases are black, but the bottom two are blue. The blue ones are really old. I need to buy a new set of the black ones that I previously gotten so I can change those out, and actually only one of these pillows is new. The rest of them are old, and both of the ones that are in the blue cases are actually two really flat pillows in one. So I need to get some new pillows, but I've got one out of the four. Blankets, stuffed animal guys. I love my creatures. Simple black curtains, nothing really fancy. I've got a couple of spell jars and a few succulents in the window. But I'm not going to bother to pull those out because it is nighttime, and I feel like if my neighbors see me pull the window back with the light on, it's going to look scary. The bedside table is kind of bare for now. This is my spider dish, another gift from my cousin. His name is Craig. But this table's kind of bare. I thought about getting another small lamp for it, or maybe some other display stuff. For right now, it's just kind of random stuff like my makeup brushes and my remotes and stuff. This standing lamp is new. It's 5'11", and I knew the room was going to be kind of dark. So, new lamp, new me. Can you tell I'm really hyper right now? This little set of drawers, ignore the chips. I don't want to put my snacks in the kitchen because then my family eats them. The drawer you can't see at the bottom down there just has some pop dolls and stuff on it. This one has like lotion and video games and stuff, and then like my speakers for this dude. Got some more pop dolls. We have River and 11. That's 12. The fact that he's alone means that Missy fell down. She's in the floor with Emma. I'll get them in a minute. I don't want to do it right now. This is my little area for Hades. Some people call it a shrine. Some people call it an altar. Say whatever you will. This is his stuff. That is my old Maleficent staff. Need to fix it so I can do the cosplay. My poster of Mrs. Lovett is one of my favorite things that I own. Sweeney Todd is actually one of my favorite movies of all time, so I was happy to finally get her a frame so she's nice and permanent and crisp. These are just boxes of storage crap. Then we've got my dresser, which has much stuff on it. Got little pop dudes, and we got a dire wolf. Pictures of me with the fam. A little llama that my mom made. I keep this mask around telling myself I'm gonna do something with it. It's an OC waiting to happen. Just don't know who she is yet. Typical of me, dried flowers. These are also for Michaels and I really like these. We have bone dust, zombie brains, and witch's brew. My mom always said if you don't know what to put in containers but you feel drawn to the container, just get it and keep it empty and eventually the thing that's meant to go in it you'll find. Black candles, these are for spell work. This was the first spell jar that I ever made. It is a self-love jar and I think it's the prettiest jar I've ever made. These are secret containers. These are fake little books that are actually boxes in this little container here that I love. I got that for my birthday last year. And this is actually a tea light candle holder. I never actually used the one that's in there. I just love the way it looks. More pop dolls because I'm a crazy person, but I think that Victor Crumb is precious and that Remus Lupin is my man. I clearly have an issue if both my mirror and my brush are Disney, but I will tell you right now, I love my salt lamp so much. And isn't this the cutest box? My parents got me this for my birthday last year. We also have this lovely holographic photo of Sirius Black's Wanted poster. It's one of my favorite things I own. And then we've got another holographic photo down here of the Golden Trio and Original Dumbledore. I will stand by and say that I thought Original Dumbledore was best Dumbledore. So, this has been a brief tour around my new room, showing you things that make me me. It's not super in-depth, like I'm not going to open up all the drawers and show them to you. But yeah, this has just kind of been a little peek into my life. So let's get to the life update part. So that was the brief tour of my lovely new room. I still can't wrap my brain around it. I am so much happier. Like I said before, I never really felt like I belonged in this room. The furniture had all been bought for me by my parents when I was 9. And yes, half of that furniture is still here, but now half of the furniture is mine that I've bought with my money that looks how I want it to look. And the walls are painted a color of my choice, nice and dark. And I feel like it actually looks like my room now. It's got all my books everywhere and my witchy stuff. There's crystals and skulls everywhere. I've got little areas for my work. And it just feels so much more like mine. In addition to the updates for this room, there is some more life updates coming on. As any of you who follow my TikTok, who might have come from my TikTok know, I'm currently on a cosplay hiatus. If you're not already following my TikTok, please go find the link in the description below, along with all of my other social media. I could just blame this on the shadow ban, and it is partially because of the shadow ban, because it really sucks when you work really hard on a cosplay and then nobody gets to see it because of whatever reason that I'm getting shadow banned now. But it's not just me, it's a lot of people. A lot of cosplayers, actually. But also because it was something I was kind of turning into a job and I wasn't enjoying it as much anymore. But I do have some cosplays coming up, maybe sometime in August. Considering I'm pretty sure August starts day after tomorrow for me, this is definitely going to get posted in August. But I'm not going to push myself. I'm not going to give myself a timeline about it. So currently I am on a cosplay hiatus, but I do have some new stuff in the works for you guys whenever I feel actually up to it. Update number 2, there's going to be a brief period of time coming up soon where I'm going to be kind of out of commission because I'm going to have some dental work done. I don't know what dental work, but I have a dentist appointment a week from today. By the time this gets posted, I'll either be about to have it or I will have already had it. And the reason this is like an update thing for me is more just me chatting and being nervous. I never went to the dentist before in my life. My parents never took me when I was a kid. I don't know why. They just always say, oh, we just didn't think you needed to. Okay, I'm almost 25 and I have an unholy fear of the dentist because I never went. But I have some problems going on. My teeth are always really sensitive to the cold, and now my teeth are kind of becoming really weak. I have for sure at least one cavity on this side of my mouth, and some of my molars are actually shifting, which I think might be due to my wisdom teeth. So my mouth doesn't close all the way anymore, and I've been chewing on one side of my mouth for the last several weeks. So if I go out of commission for a little bit following this video, it's because I've had dental work done and can't talk. Another update. I'm finally gonna do something with my hair again. As you guys can see, she's out of commission. There's like green patches, there's blonde patches, there's like 3 inches of root. She needs to be cut real bad. That is why every time you guys have seen me lately, I've been wearing a beanie, or I'm wearing a wig, or my hair is up, because I'm not about to take this down, because it looks ridiculous. But now that quarantine is starting to kind of slightly wind down, that does not mean it's over yet. Keep social distancing from people you do not live with and wear your mask. I've possibly found a new person to go and get my hair done at. It's actually somebody that's been suggested by a family member of mine who's really good and really nice. So hopefully all of this is gonna get done up soon. And I know that those updates don't really affect you guys too much, but I just kind of felt like talking about it because you guys are my friends. But yeah, I know this video is impromptu and I look ridiculous because I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm in my pajamas and I'm actually sweating to death because I turned my fans off. But I just kind of wanted to film a video while I was in a relatively good place. I feel really good in the new room. It really does feel like I'm in a completely different location. It's really scary what some paint and a couple pieces of new furniture can do. Yeah, so that was kind of all that was. I hope you enjoyed this random little video. If you are not already subscribed, please hit the big red subscribe button below and join the family. It would mean a lot to me. As of right now making this video, I think I'm at like 174 subscribers, so let's get to 200. If you want to follow my TikTok, which soon is going to be posting old cosplay drafts as well as new cosplays, please follow it in the description below. It also has a lot of my smaller witchy content videos. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, those are also in the description below. Leave a comment on this video. Tell me what you think of my new room. Leave a like, share it with somebody you think that might enjoy me or my channel or the video if they like redecoration videos. If you want to see pictures of what the room was like before the new paint, check out my Instagram. There's also a transformative video that's on my TikTok of the before and after. So yeah, I think that's all that I have. Stay safe, stay 6 feet apart, wear a mask, and be kind to one another. Bye.